Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today I'm going to do a relatively quick financial and career reading. I saw that that came in second place when I did the poll about what was the reading that you wanted next. So I wanted to do this for you very quickly to see what is coming towards you that is significant in your finances and career that you need to know about. But before I get started, I have a recommendation. I think we're all shuffled good here for a book. I gave this recommendation here for a client, which it just reminds me if you're watching, you know who you are. You did ask me about that meditation, and I have not got to it yet, the Hebrew meditation. But I did find this book, and I've read a lot of law of attraction books, and I just always feel like the books that really awaken something in you are always worth mentioning, because a lot of them could be very repetitive. But this one I could not put down. I could not put down, and I got a lot of great nuggets out of it, and it just made me feel so motivated and ready to attract money. And then, of course, I did. So I think that this book is very impactful. It is called A Happy Pocket Full of Money, Infinite Wealth, Abundance, and My Nails Match It. Oh, wow. I love that. This is where I got the inspiration for my nails. Oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe I saw it in my mind's eye, but my nails match it almost exactly. So, anyways, a happy pocket full of money, infinite wealth and abundance in the here and now. And it's by David Cameron Gigandi. I'm gonna read the dedication here, or they have a quote here by Wallace D. Waddles, which also has that's another great book, The Science of Getting Rich. I have that one on my bookshelf as well. He wrote that one, Wallace D. Wallace. It says, "There is a science of getting rich. There is. And it is an exact science like algebra or arithmetic. There are certain laws which govern the process of acquiring riches. And once these laws are learned and obeyed by anyone, that person will get rich with mathematical certainty," by Wallace D. Waddles. But yes, that is true. That is true. But yeah, the happy pocket full of money. You can screenshot that there. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, cards trying to fall out already. The two of cups. Tell me about what's coming towards Aries in their finances and career that they need to know about. First card out is the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, one more. I brought these up here to show you guys. Why did I take my son bowling with his friend today and dropped the little child off, got in the car, was almost home, and I wasn't until I stopped at the gas station. Y'all, look at this. Why did I walk out of there in those bowling shoes? Why did I walk out of there in those freaking bowling shoes? Oh my goodness. Anyways, the people when I called them, they were laughing at me on the phone. It was hysterical. It was so funny. But anyways, you have the Ace of Wands here, Aries. Ace of Wands. So something exciting, new, something that you're passionate about, you're starting. It's a good idea. It's a good time to start something here new. This could be a creative project, or this is something that you're making up. It could be a job offer. But when I see this Ace of Wands, I feel like it's the universe giving you an opportunity or a green light to start something, to go, to take action. This is fire energy right here. Tell me about any challenges here, Aries, may that may come up for Aries in the near future here, finances and career that they need to know about. Five of Pentacles. So I'm going to go through the Celtic cross really quickly, and I'm going to go back and talk about it and then clarify. Tell me about what Aries needs to focus on. We have the Nine of Swords. Tell me about here what happened in the past for Aries. We have the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about, I heard working for someone else. Tell me about what's crowning Aries or manifesting. Well, it's coming out. I'm going to pull this one in another one. The Emperor. Tell me about what's crowning Aries. What's crowning Aries? What's crowning Aries? Put these two back because they were underneath. Tell me about what's coming towards Aries in the near future. The Devil. Now, this could just be an obsession with money or materialism. feeling stuck or trapped in some sort of cycle. And we're going to clarify that devil energy though. Sometimes there is an energy, I mean, there is a level of healthy obsession, but we'll see. What is the energy that Aries is in or is going to be in during this time? Let's see. We have the Four of Wands. Tell me, and I'm going to clarify that. Tell me about what's in Aries' environment. Two cards. The High Priestess, that jumped, and the Ace of Pentacles. Trying to get through this quickly because I see the computer glitching. Let's see here. Aries hopes and dreams, hopes and fears here. Let's see here. All right, we have the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. You have three aces in this reading already. And tell us about the outcome here or in the near future for Aries. What is the outcome of this financial situation? Magician here, Two of Swords. Magician in reverse and the Two of Swords. Somebody is getting in their head, blocking their own way. All right, Aries, Ace of Wands. Where's my other deck? A new beginning, a new opportunity, getting inspiration to take action on something creative and exciting and something that you are very passionate about. But I'm seeing here your biggest challenge here. Somebody may say, oh, well, I don't have any startup money, or I don't know exactly, it could be depression, it could be health issues, but I'm getting a sense here of financial challenges is making someone kind of depressed or feel less confident, not confident in themselves to start with that, whatever this is. Maybe there is startup money involved. Maybe there's a focus on having a 9 to 5, needing to do that and really feeling down about that and thinking that you can't fulfill whatever this new thing is, and that's not the case. All right, let's see here. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands here for Aries. We got the Six of Wands and we got the Ten of Swords. Let's see here if this is glitching. I'm trying to see. All right. All right. Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Four of Swords. Healing. So, wow. You don't know until you try. You don't know until you try. Now, I'm getting here the Six of Swords can be this energy of ending a very painful cycle in your life, right? Of not feeling adequate, not feeling enough. It could be depression. It could be maybe a job that you're leaving where you weren't respected, you were betrayed, you didn't feel safe, you were stabbed in the back. I'm seeing here somebody starting something new and being very successful at what they're doing. And there could be healing. You could be healing your past, or you could be helping people heal from certain traumas or painful experiences, and whatever this is. The Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. Give me one more here for the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. The Six of Cups. Give me one more here. This is healing. This is healing. But just give me one more. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords actually came out also in the position of what spirit wants you to focus on. This is normal. We all go through this, but somebody is so afraid of stepping out on faith because they feel like they're going to get more of the same. They're going to get more disappointments. They're going to get more hardships. They won't be able to do something on their own. But I see the opposite, quite the opposite, where either the Six of Cups is representing clientele that you will have. The Six of Cups is also representing support that you have. And I do get this strong sense here of whatever you're going to be doing, this feels like it's going to be helping people heal through something as well while you heal yourself. Okay, you healing or helping other people heal is going to be healing yourself in a way. And that could be anything. I mean, you could be teaching people financial literacy. You could be teaching people emotional help. Um, and well-being here, and showing people how to get out of certain situations. But I'm seeing here with the Six of Wands, there will be a lot of success and recognition once you start this thing, but you have a lot of fear around it. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles be in the challenge position. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles in this challenge position. The Seven of Cups being in your head, it's an illusion. You feeling like you don't have enough to do or start this thing or continue this thing or to keep it going. Maybe you feeling like you don't have enough support or energy to do it. It's an illusion. It's what you tell yourself, right? Which is kind of self-sabotaging. You starting this, or even procrastinating. I'm getting that energy with the Seven of Cups, that procrastination, because you feel like you don't have enough, or you feel like you're beat down. You've beat down, you're drained. It could be, that could be from a different situation, that could be from a relationship, a love situation here, but I'm getting the sense here of somebody feeling like, I'm hearing a ringing in my ear, um feeling like they don't have enough to start something, or they have to have a longer transitional period than they think they do. I'm also getting the energy of somebody escaping something. So if you're leaving a particular job, or people that you work with, or people that you've collaborated with, it feels like worked with, you are escaping some sort of negative energy. Maybe you were working with people who were just didn't have really good intentions. They're not really good people, and that was kind of rubbing off on you in some way. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here, what Aries needs to focus on here. Eight of Wands. Talk positively to yourself. Talk positively to yourself. Eight of Wands here. And that's going to combat that negative thinking. Some will say, but that sounds too easy. Well, everybody's always talking about positivity. I tell you, I am a strong believer in that. Train yourself day by day. It's not going to happen overnight, but you got to be consistent. I was a very negative thinker. I was a very negative thinker. I was somebody here who always, I would tell myself, I'm going to prepare myself for the worst, right? So I can be prepared when the worst happens. Like, that was my train of thought. If I'm prepared for the worst possible outcome, I'll be ready when it happens. And guess what? The worst possible outcome always happened. Why? Because I was always preparing for it. Prepare for positive. And let me tell you how I untrained myself in that. I took baby steps. Everybody wants to take big leaps and bounds, but every time I would have a negative thought, I would counteract it immediately. If I would say something out loud, I would counteract it immediately. I would say, no, Chelsea, no, you're going to do this. That's okay. You're going to do this. And me and my cousin would help each other out. If we would hear one or the other saying something negatively, we say, no, no, you're going to do this, or we'll say the opposite. We'll make it a positive thing. And I'm just doing that day by day, minute by minute. Break it down, right? Maybe it's just for an hour. It will be habitual. It will start to be habitual. And one day you will just be like, whoa, I'm positive. I am more positive than I ever will. And you won't even realize how it happened. You won't even realize when it happened. It's just the consistency of catching yourself. And especially, I'm talking to you, Aries, in those negative thinking. That's when you really have to talk and use words out loud, because a lot of you will think all of these negative thoughts and just let them go and go and go. I know this because I do readings for you. And you will just allow them to plant and grow and fertilize those negative thoughts until before you're having a nervous breakdown. It starts with positive words. It really does. It really starts with positive words. Speaking to yourself. You don't even have to make it all intricate and writing down affirmations. Just talk to yourself. Okay? Just talk to yourself. I promise you it works. This Eight of Wands here is what's going to combat this Nine of Swords. Eight of Wands is a lot of positive messages, communication here. And I feel like this is you coming from you and tapping into those downloads. Tell me about and this is also, Aries, I'm going to tell you this. Starting when you start to do something, you're going to get a lot of good energy coming towards you, but that negative thinking is going to want to fight against it. That anxiety, that what if I'm not good enough? Am I going to be able to maintain this? Those thoughts are going to seep in, and you have to combat that. So it's better to take baby steps now and start working on that, so you don't feel so overwhelmed when things start to flow for you. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles in the past position here for Aries. We got the Moon and we got the Judgment. This is letting me know Three of Pentacles feels like a job or somewhere that you are working, or working for someone else, or working with others. I'm not saying you're not going to be working with others in whatever you're doing next. You possibly will, but there's a sense of a shadiness here in the past. There's like this energy here of being somewhere where there was a lot of shadiness, ulterior motives, negative energy, and God is calling you up out of that with the judgment card, calling you to a higher calling, calling you to something that is more fulfilling. And you may have been making money before, and it may have been really good with the Three of Pentacles. It may have been paying the bills, but there's something better coming in for you. Tell me about the Judgment. Page of Swords here. This could be a new skill that you're learning, but I'm also tell me about the Page of Swords and the Judgment. I'm also getting this sense of people from your past or your past job or whatever it is will be watching you. Will be watching you. Will be watching you. They'll be watching you. Um, Tell me about that Strength card. Thank you. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Walking away from things that no longer. So not only will they be watching you, but I'm getting the sense of somebody in their ego upset that you walked away from something or you're trying something new and they didn't have the cojones to do so. So there could be some sort of jealousy or something with that. Tell me about the Emperor and the Star. We got the Seven of Swords here. It came out crossing. Tell me about the Emperor, and I want to say it's in reverse, and the Fool. Now, Aries, tell me about the Seven of Swords particularly. Tell me about the Seven of Swords particularly. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This feels like a person, but a person here who is, I feel like either they were once in your corner or there was a relationship. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be a work relationship, but they're very deceitful, dishonest type of energy. Now, I don't know why this matters. Maybe you'll know. I don't know. I don't know why. But there's a sense here of Hmm. Somebody telling you that you couldn't do something. Somebody telling you that you couldn't do something, you wouldn't be able to do something. You wouldn't be capable of doing something on your own. Oh gosh, that was hard. It was like something just choked me. Ow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know what that was about. It literally like felt like something like cut off my windpipes for a second. Um, So I don't know if there's somebody in your energy like that or somebody that you worked with, but the thing is, this is the point. With the Emperor, the Star, and the Fool card, you taking some sort of leap of faith in a new direction is going to bring you in a lot of recognition. Okay. This is also the star card is also very healing. This is a wish fulfillment here, right? This is, hope being restored and renewed. Let's cover her up because she's a little naked. And then the Emperor is you being on the top of your game, being a boss at something here, having some sort of authority in whatever that you're doing. Like you could be your own boss or you can make yourself some sort of boss here. But people listen to you, people come to you, you're going to be very good at what you do. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups and I'm seeing the Emperor again at the bottom of the deck. But there's something here about now somebody could have been trying to steal something from you, steal your energy, tell you that you couldn't do something, um, lie to you in some way. And it feels like it's somebody who you would think is in your corner or they portrayed to be in your corner, but they weren't really. I don't know what that's about. But tell me about the devil energy here in the future position for Aries. What is this about? The Star card. So literally being set free from something that was holding you back. The devil here, you could see here, these people are in chains and bondages. Okay. I'm hearing that song, Break Every Chain. So it's literally freeing yourself. Now, this devil energy could just be a job. It could be a 9 to 5 here, that type of ball and chain type of energy here. And then now you have this freedom of working for yourself. You're also, while you're doing this, you're also healing. I mean, even here, I'm saying like healing on a cellular level because there is less stress in what you are doing or where you're going. And that's what spirit wants for you. They want that for you. So if you've been feeling that call to separate for yourself from something or do something on your own, don't ignore that because of fear. There may even be a situation where whoever this is or whatever this is tries to tell you to stay put, stay with me, stay back, continue what you're doing. I don't know, this strong devil energy, but the star energy here is showing me that you're going to be freed from that. I'm also seeing here this devil energy as don't be afraid to put the pedal to the metal. Be obsessive about whatever your craft is, whatever that you're doing, because that obsession will pay off. There is a thing as that healthy obsession here, right? Being so enamored of what you're doing, submerging yourself in that learning of whatever that skill or whatever that content is, and then putting it out there. It's going to be very good for you, Aries. It's going to be very good for you. Tell me about the Four Wands here, Aries energy. We got the King of Pentacles, big boss type of energy here. Someone here being very financially secure. Somebody could be working from home, having an at-home business, very happy, very stable energy. This is celebratory energy. Somebody's celebrating because they're at the top of their game. Financially, there could be some sort of boss, investor. You could be doing something for yourself that is bringing in a lot of wealth and abundance. And I'm seeing here with the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles in your environment. Now, the high priestess could be definitely here something that you don't see coming, some sort of financial opportunity or blessing that you don't see coming, because the high priestess talks about things that are hidden, secrets hidden behind the veil. Some of you could be having a spiritual business here. Somebody could be listening to their intuition and it's going to lead them to this opportunity. But tell me about this high priestess. Seven of Pentacles. It's an investment paying out, being very prosperous. I feel like you don't see this opportunity. I think that's what it's saying here more than anything. You don't see some sort of opportunity that comes just by you doing the legwork and investing every single day into something that you're doing. What you're not going to see is that there's going to be a bigger opportunity that comes in because you've put the work in. And so this is day by day work. So you're going to have to do this day by day. You're going to have to work on this every single day, and boom, something comes in. And I say boom because I saw the tower. There it is right there. And it comes in by surprise. Tell me about the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. We got the Three of Pentacles and we got the Ten of Wands. Someone is wanting to move on from that. Again, Three of Pentacles. It could be definitely could be a good job. It could be a good job. It could be a good thing that makes you money, but you're feeling very heavily burdened and stressed and weighed down, and it's reached its course. And with the Chariot and the Ace of Cups here, all somebody wants is to move on and find that thing that they love to do that emotionally fulfills them and heals them from the inside out. And I feel like it's been somebody's goal for a long time, struggling to do that, but it is coming. Now, why did this Magician in reverse come here in this Two of Swords? Because that feels like a blockage. King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. um, Tell me about this. We got the Ten of Cups. Now, the first thing that I was thinking here is that your own confusion, your inability to make a decision could be blocking your full potential with the Magician in reverse. That definitely could be it. That you are so stuck in your head about where to start, how to do something, wanting to perfect something, wanting to be a perfectionist can kill the momentum of what you are trying to get to or trying to accomplish. Okay. Now, this magician, I was about to say this devil energy, this magician could be somebody else too, who is trying to, again, Two of Swords, block you off. Like Two of Swords can be emotions that are blocked, heart space that are blocked. This could be somebody else that is trying to put you in a confusing state, especially with that Magician and now the Eight of Swords that came out here. This is a sabotaging type of energy trying to keep you stuck or trapped in some sort of negative illusion or headspace. And it came out with the King of Pentacles, Scorpio, um, Cancer, Pisces energy here, or somebody that you have a very strong emotional tie or emotional connection with, or they could be one of those signs. This person could be doing this and putting these false emotions in you. And then particularly if they do like, spell work, magic, that could definitely be the case with the Magician in reverse. But again, if this is just self, if this is just you, Aries, this is a situation where somebody has very strongly built up feelings and emotions of self sabotage. because you're getting so in your head about what you're doing or how you're going to start doing something that you're not moving forward at all. Okay. So it's one of those two things. What else came out is the Ten of Cups. So if it's you, it's definitely a lie that you're feeding yourself. You're psyching yourself out because everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay and everything is going to work out for you. We got the Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about the outcome here for Aries. Got the Seven of Wands. This is you needing to stand your ground. Whether this is another person external from you or if this is your own mind telling you these negative things, Spirit is saying to fight back, to fight back. Okay. Don't succumb to that energy. Fight back. Stand your ground here. You will overcome with the Seven of Wands. And you have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Tell us anything else Aries needs to know about their finances and career. What's the next step? What does Aries need to know? We got the Two of Wands. It's time for you to take action and move in a different direction. Let's see what that is. That was the Sun. Tell me about what Aries needs to know here now. And the Lovers. Now, when we're talking about finances and career and the lovers comes out, we got the Hierophant, we got the Six of Pentacles. The Lovers can talk about being in alignment to something that you love to do, your soul purpose. What is it? Your higher calling, because what came out right after that is the Hierophant and the Lovers. This is literally saying it is time for Aries, whoever I'm speaking to take action with this Two of Wands towards that thing that emotionally fulfills them. And I feel like I'm speaking to someone who you know what that is already. I'm not speaking to someone who is still searching. I'm speaking to some, and again, the people who are still searching, it could be in a few months where you have that light bulb moment, and then this reading is for you. You need to come back and see this reading here. But I feel like I'm speaking to somebody here who, when they find this reading, they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing and how they're supposed to be doing it. It could just be doing something that you were doing for a company and now you're doing it for yourself, right? That could be it, because that brings a lot of freedom and emotional well-being. And then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is again financial blessings, gifts from the universe. But you know what else the Six of Pentacles is? It's you getting back everything that you have put out, all the good that you have put out into this world coming back to you when you are fulfilling your purpose here with this Lover's energy and the Hierophant. Tell me, give us one more message here about what Aries needs to know when it comes to their finances and career. Last card, anything that they need to know. What is coming towards them, Spirit? What is coming towards Aries? We got the Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. The Hermit could be a mentor. This could also be you leveling up. Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords. Overcoming here. Okay, so with the Hermit here, I'm seeing Aries. This is you going within. It's kind of the same message. Going within and following that light. What is that light telling you to do? And it's going to lead you to this Four of Wands energy, which is happiness, stability. Again, whatever is your joy. What is your joy? A lot of people's joys is working for themselves, having the money to do what they need to do, but still being at home, things like that, or running your own business, being an entrepreneur. What is your joy? Your inner guidance system is leading you to that, right? This Ace of Swords here came out here. This is that inspiration, that idea, that new beginning, that epiphany. You're taking action and you're going to be a success. I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here. Somebody, again, is a decision. It could be doubting. Oof, my knees. Needing to get out of some sort of negative emotional heart space. And that is the first thing that needs to be worked on if somebody is in that type of energy. It's very hard to pull yourself, not pull yourself out of that, but to start something new when you're in that energy, unless you're really using that energy to fuel, yourself to want better. But sometimes I wouldn't recommend that, unless it really is a mood changer for you. There needs to be in more of an internal work for someone because I am getting some sort of depression or sadness or fluctuating in the energy, fluctuation. Maybe one day it's good, maybe one day it's bad. We all get like that, right? But when it's constantly inconsistent, where it's like you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're not getting anything done. That could be a chemical thing. It could be a chemical imbalance. I'm not a doctor. Um, and that there's nothing wrong with getting that looked at, right? Because I feel like somebody is missing out on the beauty, the joy of living because they're strapped to something that is not fulfilling and not doing it for them anymore. It's like somebody has reached this point where I don't want to just pay bills and live. I want to live, right? And do the things that I want to do. And you have an idea of what that looks like for you. You do. You have an idea of what that looks like for you, what that feels like for you. I always go back to the letter technique. I tell people all the time, you don't have to just do that with burning a candle. Because when I first did it, I didn't. I just sat down and said, I'm tired of the life that I'm living and I want a new life. And that's what I did. And I wrote a letter to one of my favorite YouTubers at the time as if I was talking to her. And I said, I have a YouTube channel that is dedicated to Aries. And I mean, I was very detailed with this letter. And I wrote it to her as if it was already real. And I remember at the time that I was saying all I was asking for was 5,000 subscribers. And I was asking for a community of people that encourage and uplift each other. Like I was very detailed when it came to my comment section because I've seen how unruly some comment sections could be on YouTube. And I just wanted my comment section to be a safe place where people encourage each other in the comments and it feels good and people get something. And I wrote this before I Heart Aries ever existed because I was tired of not of doing things that were just unfulfilling. And when I wrote this letter, I read it every night and I put it under my pillow and I read it every night and I read it every night and I read it every night until one day I feel like it just disappeared. I honestly can't remember how it disappeared or what happened, but I remember by the time that it disappeared, it was so worn and ratty. You know how paper gets when it's just been unfolded and folded so far. And at some point, I must have put it in my box. I have a God box. And I'll show y'all my God box. It is a Chanel box. My mom used to go to Saks and she always would get the little they would always she was well known in Saks. So they would always give her the little a whole bunch of the samples and things like that, and she sent me one day a whole bunch of sample perfumes, and I saved that box for it was years ago. Still have this box downstairs, and I just put little things inside, little manifestation notes inside this box. And then one day I went through the box and I found the letter in there. So I'm like, I must have put it in here. And when I read that letter, I was just like, wow. Like everything I had wrote on that letter had manifested at the time. And I think I was a little over 5,000, probably about 7,000 subscribers when I found the letter and read it. And I was like, wow, everything on this letter had manifested about my channel. And so that was just, I tell this story and I live by this technique because it worked for me. It just worked for me. And I've used it a few times, but specifically, I think the most amazing thing is the channel. You know what I'm saying? How it literally manifested exactly how I wrote it down. Right. So I don't want anybody to ever tell me God does not live within inside of us. God, you are not a God. You know what I'm saying? You are a creator of your own reality. And you can even do this with depression. You can even do this with the sadness that you're feeling. Even if you're manifesting that I am living the happiest life that I ever lived before, and you're not there right now, continue to read that letter and watch how things start to change for you. You don't have to do anything. Stop trying to do things on your own and use that God power on the inside of you. We have that biggest problem as Aries is that we try to do everything physically ourselves, and you have this strong power inside of you that can do it all for you, right? So do that and make your life a little bit easier. Okay, it's late now, so I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.